Hey everybody, what is up? I actually got ready a little early today and I saw a bunch of you around. So I'm like, hey, let's go live and hang for a few before we get going. So for all of you who are here extra early, you get bonus points of some sort, I suppose. But thanks for being here and let's kind of chat it up a little bit. Why not? How's everybody doing? Oop, little piece running around there. How's everybody doing? So a couple of fun things for me this past weekend. I was playing around with my pick set, kind of getting it reorganized. Maybe kind of show it to you guys a little bit. So of course I'm using the Lockpick Lodge, and you can kind of see. So if you're looking at this, I don't know if you'll be able to tell from this spot, but can you guess what my favorite manual pick is by looking at this? I don't know if the camera is going to be, let's see here. I'll kind of keep it up there for a minute. You can see there. Let's go on this side here. As you can see, I got the Schling quick set over here and a plug spinner and a multi-pick tool on this side. But Keith Moore, Robert, Honey, Lovelace, GK Man, Robert, Pouncer, Vernon, everybody, how you doing? So hey guys, so the show's not going to start. I see a bunch more people joining right now. So the show hasn't started yet. Start in a few minutes, but there's so many people hanging out on here. I was like, hey, why not join? Right? Why not join? And I was just showing everybody. So this is my personal pick case. I was kind of going through this weekend and playing around, kind of updating it a little bit. But of course, I'm using the Lockpick Lodge here. But I was asking, can you guess what let me try to get a little closer here. Can we kind of see that? No, it's kind of making the camera blur. Can you guess what my favorite type of manual pick is? My favorite. There's really only one I like to use, honestly, when it comes to manual picks. But yeah, just been kind of playing around, cleaning this up a little bit. How's everybody doing? Let's see here. Oh yeah, looks like we got Lily on. Lily, I probably should have told you that I was in a go live a little early, but why not? You probably saw the notification pop up. I'm like, what the heck? And by the way, Geronimo, you can go ahead and edit this part out afterwards. But anyway, sorry, it's live, kind of awkward. Let's see here. The black pick looks like a hook. Nope, not a hook. So I definitely love, more than any other pick, is a rake. I love the rake pick. I don't know why. Always have. And back in 2002, I was on which is a couple decades ago now. I was just a kid in high school, but I was in the California State Locksmithing. They had a picking contest, and I tell you what, the rake pick came through for me back there and won it. So that's pretty cool. But let's see. Rick, hey Sergio, how's it going? So yeah, so we're just hanging out here a little bit early. There's a lot of people joining in. I see more have tuned in. We're just kind of hanging out before we get the show going. What's everybody up to this evening? I'm pretty excited personally because on Tuesday nights, after I get done doing live, my middle daughter, my wife drops her off. My two other kids have, one has dance, one has gymnastics. But my middle daughter, Audrey, her and I, we go out to eat. And we both, this week, over the past week, have decided that tonight we're going to go to a Mongolian barbecue. So I don't know who else is into that type of food, but I definitely am, and so is she. So random little fact there for you. But yeah, let's see what else we got going on here. Wish I could show you. It looks like not snowing right now. It's kind of hanging out for a lot of people. Yeah, so it looks like some of you guessed right. The rake pick. I mean, I don't know, honestly. I wish I could give you a closer look. Outside of the rakes and a couple of the other ones here, it looks practically brand new, right? So it's like I guess when it comes to picks, I could only really I don't need to have all of these. And maybe it's more fancy, right? It's more fancy looking. But I've actually been thinking about incorporating. So maybe I'll do a video on it here soon. But Wedgecoat came out with a new key extractor kit. You'll see it on our website. It's on the homepage. But I was like, man, I really, really want to incorporate that into the Lockpick Lodge, you know? So I want to do that. I have a couple key extractors in here, but I'd really like to get a full, I mean, there's enough room in here that I could easily get that whole extractor kit in here. So, hey, everybody, what's up? So I see a bunch of new people joining. PJ, yes, I did start early, but we're just hanging out. The show hasn't started. We won't start here for a few more minutes. Hanging out, having a good time. And I've been showing everybody my, I spent some time this weekend reorganizing my pick set. Now, little fun fact, some of the picks in some of the videos that you've seen we've done with the Lockpick Lodge, I didn't want to take, I don't want to have them take picks out of inventory, mess them up or whatever. And so a lot of the picks in those videos were from my personal pick set. And I finally took a bunch of them back and got it all reorganized. So that's what we got going on there. But yeah, I think something cool to add into the Lockpick Lodge here for me is going to be a key extractor kit. The new one that came out by Wedgeco. I think having that in here too, I mean, it just feels good, right? Having one place where I can have my leashes, my normal picks, plug spinner, all of that kind of fun stuff. So yeah. Hey, Sarge, what's up? Dave, James, let's see here. Nice. Here, I forgot I can pop comments up here. Let's see. Oop. Nice pick set, my boss. Give me one. He wants me to give me opportunity to become a locksmith, but I still have my hands on it. Very cool. Very cool. James says he's just watching it. James, hey, perfect, because almost everything we'll be talking about, you won't need to actually see if you don't want to. So that's cool, because as a matter of fact, all of these live shows we actually convert into our podcast as well and put those out every week for people who just want to listen to it. So that's cool. Wipe off my Triton. Locks NY says it looks like it's building dust. No dust here, sir. No dust. So pretty much besides that, of course, we are looking forward to the new year and with what we're going to be doing with all the Lockboss giveaway and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. And let's see. Looking at the comments. Ooh, Newhouse says, let me pop it up here. Walked in on an intruder on a vacant rekey Friday. That is no fun. Oh, Jimmy J, what's up? So you're early. I hopped on like 10 minutes early today, and we've just kind of hanging out. Been showing everyone my personal pick set that I've been reorganizing in the Lockpick Lodge. So that's pretty cool. Curto, hey, you definitely made it. I logged in 10 minutes early, so why not? I saw there's so many people commenting in there. I had everything all set up, ready to go. This wonderful Topo Chico sitting right next to me, and I was like, hey, let's go live. Why not? So, all right. So it is. Oh, Sergio, thank you. And I said, I appreciate it. I'm really happy about this. Like I said, the only thing I'm gonna, I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to lock picks in particular, like there's picks in here I've had for years that I've never even touched, right? Never even touched. But it's like, I feel like I can't pull them out and put something else in its place. It's like, there's going to be one day that I just feel like I need that pick. But I think adding a key extractor set in here is going to be awesome. How cool would it be just in a Lockpick Lodge to be able to open it up, have your key extractor set, your picks? Because sometimes having picks or lock extractor stuff seems to come in handy, together. So, and on top of that, how about that video, that short yesterday? Like I've told you guys, I should probably look at a lot of the shorts and stuff that are being put out that I'm not a part of, but I typically don't see them until you do. And when that one came out yesterday with the Lockpick Lodge on the CLK lanyard, I mean, that was funny, wasn't it? I don't know. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. So it is 4 o'clock or 4:01 Pacific Standard Time, and it looks like we should get this party started. Why not? Now, of course, I'm going to be drinking Topo Chico. I've even saved the first sip, I believe, unless I have somehow Ghost drank some. But there we go. Cheers to all of you out there who have as well. I'll tell you what, there's nothing better than a Topo. Nothing better. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put my personal pick set off to the side. I thought about it. I was like, we should just like give this away someday. But the only bummer with that is I'd have to literally make a new one. But anyways, we got that going on. I tell you what, we have some good, really good videos coming up. All right, so let's first go over a couple things. This last week, we did over that keys to you don't need to stalk, right? And if you want more of those type of videos, I can definitely do them. I would absolutely just definitely let me know, I guess. But that was good. Coming up here. So I've been asking everybody, if you haven't already, go ahead and send in your photo. We're doing something special for Christmas. Only a few days left to be able to get your photo in. So thank you. So many of you have already sent them in. Thank you. If you've been procrastinating or not sure, go ahead and just send it in. Send it to sales@CLKsupplies.com, and we're going to get you put in there. It's something special that we've been working on. I want to tell you, but at the same time, I don't want to, because I want it to be a surprise. Let me get rid of that on there. So hopefully you can send that photo in. We'll get it in there. I tell you what, I'm running up against a tight deadline. I got to get everything finished up this week. So I am going to be doing, it's going to be a busy week for me. Busy week. So let's see here. All right. So with that being said, I think that's all the stuff I had to bring up before the slide. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right. Posts of the week. Let's see what we're cooking on. So this says, I have attached a picture of my nephew and I cutting his very first key. We used the first key machine my grandfather ever bought as well. That makes 4 generations of my family that have cut keys on this machine. I thought, being a multi-generational family with several businesses in the lock and key industry, you might appreciate this. Michael, thank you for sending that in. That is so cool. I tell you what, it honestly makes me, this post honestly makes me, don't think I've taught any of my kids how to cut a key. And I look at your post and I'm like, guilty. I feel guilty that I haven't done that yet, especially on the machine that I actually learned on is still in my dad's lock shop. So I need to get my kids over there and get them to cut a key, right? That's very cool, Michael. Thank you for sending that in. That's awesome. All right, next up here is from Jeff K at Kelly Locksmith. Says, please find attached my pictures. Thank you for being a great supplier of Locksmith supplies. Even when unexpected things happen, you all handled it very well. I appreciate all of you and the work you're doing to help us Lockbosses with the supplies we need. Very kind of you to say that. I appreciate it. And looks like you got a mini Durex kit as well as a key gauge. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's see here. Next up is from, where's it at here? Oh, Chris H. Here are the photos from orders or giveaways. Oh, that's thank you so much, Chris H, for sending these pictures in. Chris, thanks for sending those pictures in. Very cool. So looks like you got a pinning kit, a metal cased pinning kit. Looks like there's something else in the picture. Sorry, the funny part is the pictures are so small on my laptop from where I'm doing this from. You all could probably see it better than me. Thanks very much, Chris. All right. This next one is from Lock Mechanic. The Ritan RY 2000 dual punch. Put it to work right after receiving and unpacking it for an emergency job, and it performed flawlessly, much faster than manual duplicators or a key code machine. Thanks, CLKsupplies, for the quick delivery. Very cool. Those are fun. Those are fun. We use one of those here quite a bit, actually. So very cool. Yeah. Hey, there's Lock Mechanical Locksmith right there. Hey, let me pull them up here. Let's pull up this post. Oh, hey, that's my post. Yes, it is. Thanks for sending that in. That's really cool. Even cooler seeing the Triton sit right back there. How about that? All right. So let's go to comment of the week. It's from Dave Micah. Always appreciate videos like this on ways to save money and reduce inventory. You know, that's so true. You know, I mean, the funny part about that video, right? If we think about that, and it's the one that I think it was released on Sunday, and it was talking about keys that you no longer need to stock. You know, the funny part is that you shouldn't stock them, but the funnier part is that like I still stock. We have all of those keys in stock, and we sell them all the time. You know, and so it's like, it's a skew, you know, we should stock it, but at this, because I'm guessing that if they search it on our website and we don't have it, they're going to go somewhere else. So might as well sell it to them. But it's kind of funny, you know, sitting there doing a video talking about like, don't buy these keys, yet we sell these keys. But, you know, it's the right thing to do, right? The right thing to do is to hopefully equip everyone with the best knowledge that we can, because at the end of the day, it's just better for everybody. So, especially, you know, I've been picking on that FIC1 key forever now. And I'm going to keep picking on it. Every opportunity I get to pick on that key to hopefully I hope, I don't have my inventory up, I'd look, but however many we have in stock, I hope we never have to buy another one because people are buying the FIC3s. So, let's see. Trying to read that. Sorry. I've got a cold Dr. Pepper. Well, hey, cheers to you, Lucky Strike. Very cool. So anyways, yeah, you know, hey, at the end of the day, we're going to keep putting content out. I've tried to, anytime I see, if you remember a while ago, on the number one cutter that we sell, or at the time we sold, I'd have to look to know for sure this still, but is the 994 cutter bits, right? And it's really because how the machine works, it kind of screws up. It can get a little confusing and people are snapping bits, right? And so I did the video going over how to make sure that doesn't happen. And I think at the end of the day, it's better to not, you know, like, hey, let's save money. At the end of the day, it's good to save money on stuff that you don't need to. So that's cool. Let's see here. Oh man, we have so many good comments tonight. Look at that. Newhouse says, I just got my mullets and love them. Very cool. And Tim says, get your worms. Tim Sharpening, not quite sure what you're talking about. I don't think so. Maybe if you sent some or something, maybe I'll be getting them soon. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, hey, Michael, fellow Idahoan out of Boise. Michael, what's up? Very cool. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay. So let's do a quick review. So a couple weeks ago, we started talking about this survey that the Locksmith Ledger did. They had about 250 people participate in it. And I was kind of highlighting some of the key points. Okay. And I'm going to be highlighting some more today. Now, of course, if you want to look at it for yourself, you can definitely go to the Locksmith Ledger's website and take a look at that. But all right, so here we go. So tonight we're going to talk about profit. All right. And so I want to separate this one out because I want to dive into it a little bit. Let's talk about it and see if we all can't maybe learn something or look at something to examine. So according to this survey, the revenue for locksmiths from essentially going from 2021 to 22, and it's really looking at like, did you grow, or what's revenue look like for 2022 compared to 2021? All right. And 31% said it was about even. 29.3% said it was slightly up. 15% said significantly up. And then you have 13% and 10% saying either slightly down or significantly down. So what I'm interested is like, what does this look like for you? Are you are you in the 31%, the 29? But something that's good. Now, the hard part with studies, and I always kind of talk about this a lot, is that, okay, so it's about 250 locksmiths that were, surveyed for this. But without seeing revenue size, it's always kind of hard to tell, right? I mean, if you did $10,000 last year and you were, a part-time locksmith or something, and then this year you did 20,000, well, that'd be, obviously double revenue. And so it could really skew that up. And I would, of course, put that in significantly up. But what do those numbers actually look like? I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Now let's go ahead and go to the next slide here, which is locksmith profit. Okay, so the same people were surveyed. We just talked about the sales, and now we're talking about the profit. So 36.4% were about even, 29.8 were slightly up, 8.9 were significantly up, 13.8 are slightly down, and 11.8 are significantly down. So is what I want to do here is go to the next one here. And so what I want to do is just kind of compare these a little bit. So if you look at the revenue, 31% were about even, and 36% were about even. Something that that's kind of cool to look at, though, is like when you can visually look at it like this, is the significantly down revenue. About that same percentage was significantly down on the profit, and same with the slightly down revenue versus profit. So when you look at the other two, right, the interesting one to me is always, like, if you look at the significantly up, 15.1%, but only 8.9% had a significantly up profit. So that is interesting. So half of the people who were significantly up, their profit was not, which is a real easy thing to fall into, right? It's really easy to, this is the deal. Like, I think it's more true than untrue to say that a lot of people like to talk about like this big job they got, or, their sales revenue growth, which is all fun and dandy, feeds ego a little bit, maybe impress your friends, what it might be. But what really matters, of course, is the actual profit. And it's one of those, like, if you were to say, hey, I just landed this $10,000 job, but you followed up with, but I'm only making $500. The person you're telling to be like, well, I don't really know if that's good. Right. So, yeah, find it very, very interesting. So I guess the question for you, so I see in here, people are commenting a whole bunch of good stuff. Thanks for putting that in there. Robert says we are 42% full. I think that means that's good. My income is up a lot this year. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking at. So even if you don't want to share in the comments or whatever, just remember this and kind of look at your own numbers and compare. And at minimum, it's going to help you just kind of understand where you're sitting compared to others in the industry. So Odin says, I had to raise my prices for the first time in 10 years. Good for you. Very good. Very good. Put it on there. And, it's one of those, something we should, it's something that we should do, is record the conversations my dad and I have about him raising his prices. That you watching? So we have some good fun topics about that. But all right. So with all of this being in mind, okay, the next thing I want to dive into is similar depending on how you rank on this, right? However, whatever group kind of you're in. And that is the biggest challenge in 2022 for locksmiths. Now, this isn't a surprise to any of us, which is product delays account for 64% of people said that product delays are a significant challenge for them. So that is not surprising at all. I think we're all in the same boats, right? I think if all of us could get the product that we need, including myself, our sales would even be more than whatever they currently are, right? So, although I will say it's getting a lot better. We're seeing right now manufacturer fill rates really at the highest that we've seen them in a decent amount of time. So that's really cool. That's really cool. Next up is, man, I should have made this a little bigger. I have a hard time seeing it. Hold on here. Let me move this. There we go. All right. So next up is 57.3% said controlling costs were a factor. And that's no surprise, right? We're living in a time of inflation, and makes a lot of sense. So next up is 38.7% said keeping current with new technology and products. So I have a question for everybody actually watching. Okay. And that is, would you find any value in some of our shows where I actually went over some of the newer lock technology that is coming out or is out, and what, if anything, that you could apply to your business and what you're doing. So if you think that would be something that maybe you would find value in, I could certainly start doing that. Could be kind of fun. So definitely let me know on that one. Let's do a few more. All right. Next, 32% or almost 33% says finding, retaining employees. Yes, that of course, I think is a more general, like, I think so far, I mean, at least 3 of the top 4 is probably like every news headline in 2022, right? That's kind of how it goes. But let's go on a couple more here. Creating recurring monthly revenue, 26%. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, when I'm reading these, I get so many ideas, but we'll keep going here. One more. Let's go one more. So, and then 22% is acquiring and keeping customers. So, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these are either, 2022 normal headlines, and then a couple of the other ones, staff retention, acquiring, keeping customers. That's business, right? I mean, that's business. So not surprising, but it's good to kind of see. So I hope you guys found some value in that. But let's see. All right. So that's what we have today for that. Now there is a part 3, right? We're already 27 minutes in here. So I will do a part 3 here in a few weeks, and we'll kind of finish out this trends and go from there. So yeah, it looks like a lot of you want to see some of the new technology stuff coming out. And so I'll here fairly soon, I'll put together a couple shows where we'll kind of go over and talk about some new technology, whether or not it's something that is relevant to us in this industry or not, or how it applies. It'll be kind of fun, right? It'll be kind of fun. So let's do that. So let's see here. All right. Good comments, everybody. All right. So with that being said, let's go on to this week's Lockboss winners. Now, of course, before we do, let's talk about what to do if you win. And if you win, you want to email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989, and we'll send your gifts soon. How to win. Comment on your videos with the hashtag Lockboss. Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's videos. So without further ado, let me take a quick sip here and let's get them announced. All right, here we go. Winner number 1 is Michael Eckhart. Michael, congratulations. Winner number 2 is Jeff and Things. Jeff and Things, congratulations. Winner number 3 is Honey Lovelace. How cool. I know Honey's on here. Congratulations. Winner number 4 is CT. CT, congratulations. And last but not least, winner number 5 this week is Steven Zeiss. Steven, congratulations. And there you have it, everybody. That is the show tonight. Let me head to the comments here for a minute. Yes, honey, you won. Congratulations. How cool is that? So make sure you send us an email to sales@CLKsupplies.com and we'll get you hooked up. So see that, guys, hey, I think the Lockfather's watching, we're live on the internet, so why not talk about things? But what do you guys think? So I have some ideas for locksmithing advertising and that sort of thing. And I'm thinking about trying to get my dad to let me do it inside of his business, which is no big deal, but I want to film it. How fun would that be? Like film it if it works or not. How about that? And just see how it goes. And then hopefully the reason we film it is maybe I'll, fail and we'll have it on video. But something cooler would be if it actually worked and you guys could apply it to what you're doing and stuff. So I don't know, it might be kind of fun. So you'll have to nudge him. Lockfather, let PJ do weird marketing things in your business and let him film it. Right? I'm asking live on the internet, right? That's peer pressure. Healthy peer pressure, maybe. I don't know. Let's see here. Sarge says, indeed, if you could cover some of the newer stuff, these ways simple. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun, heading into the new year. I think there'd be some good stuff to do. We have a lot of people wanting to see the pinning mat. I've been pestering to show us the pinning mat a long time. If you guys remember, I showed you a sneak peek 2 weeks ago? Come on, didn't you like that sneak peek? No? Yes? I don't know. I don't know. Or I did show you guys. You guys want to, if you guys want to see another sneak peek, I can give you a little sneak peek, huh? What are the dimensions? It's the exact same size as our current one. So exact same size, which, by the way, is intentional because it's the exact same length as a 3,000ths or 5,000ths universal pinning kit. So that's why we have it that exact size, because it just lines up perfectly, which in my head, looking at it, looks great. So that was the Lock Mechanic says that sneak peek wasn't even a proper tease. How could I show you more? We're live on the internet. Is the pinning mat the only thing in the toolbox? No, this thing is I don't know if you can see it here a little bit. Maybe I can kind of show you here before we're out of time here. Why not? We'll have fun here. Let me open it up. This is without me editing or cleaning it up any certain way. I'm trying to move this a little bit. Let's just try. Why not? Let's see. All right, let me move the camera. Nope. Hold on here. Let's see. All right, let's move that over a little bit. Zoom in, why not? Here we go, live action right here. All right, here we go. All right, so in the toolbox, that's what you get. See that? Very exciting. That, I'm just moving this a little bit. All right. You guys still with me here? Let me move this up. You guys still with me? Let's see. All right. So, another camera. Another camera. Oh, it's plugged in. Accessories. Disinfecting wipes, because you can really never have too many of those. What else we got? Don't hate me, but a Ryobi battery charger and battery. Come on. A couple extra lenses. That's all that's in there. Nothing too exciting. Now, I would open this one a little bit. Can you see that at all? That's where the pinning mat is. Let's see. Nope, you can't see it at all. Bummer. Bummer. But anyways, in here is the pinning mat. Oop. You see that? Nope. And then, I don't know, here's more stuff. So this is K up. I guess you can't see that here. Move that around here. All right. So there you go. So that's what you have going on in there. Secret Christmas presents. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, look at the camera now that I moved it. Look at that. I'm blurry and my background is good. Very cool. Why not? But let's see. What's a Funko Pop? I don't know. But anyways, guys, I'll tell you what, we've been spam. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Yeah. But anyways, everybody, there you have it, man. All sorts of extras today, huh? All sorts. Do we have to, Ed says, do we have to dangle a dollar bill? That's good. Oh, man. I tell you what, soon, I tell you what, I don't know, I mean, isn't it more fun to have the suspense and surprise? I don't know, but hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. Dan Reed says, PJ, stop being a tease. Oh, man. You guys are funny, honestly. You guys are funny. I mean, hey, I really hope it is worth the wait. I hope it's worth the wait. We're going to find out, though. I've been saying soon for ages. That is true. Let me fix that. Oop, there we go. There now looks like everything's fuzzy. Oh well. But anyways, yeah, I know. Hopefully, really soon. Okay. I know I've been saying that for months. Man, you guys are really peer pressuring me on this one. What's going on? But anyways, everybody, yeah. So that's in the other tool. Maybe another time I'll show you what's in the other toolboxes or in the other drawers. Nothing too special. I got some tools, some old video props, the pinning mat. But anyways, all right, everybody. Well, hey, I hope congratulations to the winners. I hope you all had a good show, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday evening. My middle daughter and I are going to head out to. No. Let's see here. That fix it? Come on. Nope. All right, it's all messed up. Anyways. All right, everybody. Well, hey, have a good evening. We'll see you same place, same time next week. Y'all take care.